Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Target Exclusive Commander Pyre figure from the Star Wars Black Series. Now, if you like this video and you'd like to see more like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's free, and it really helps out the channel. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy's packaging. As you can see here, it's the standard Galaxy's Edge style packaging. It's got this little extra disc here on the package. Nice big window still, and then a cool image of Commander Pyre down here in the corner. On the side, it's got the Galaxy's Edge style edge, and I really like this. I've mentioned this before, but I really like this because when you're looking for these figures on the pegs, they really do stand out, which I do like. When you flip it onto the back, nice image of the character repeated again, as well as a brief description. And of course, if you'd like to read that, you can go ahead and just pause the video. So overall, pretty standard stuff, so let's go ahead and get back to the figure itself here. Now, Commander Pyre stands at right at 6 inches tall. So he's right in scale with all of your other Black Series figures, and he does come with 2 accessories. The first one here is his blaster pistol, and it's the same one that we've seen a million times. Although, unfortunately, and this is one of the few complaints I have about this figure, there's no paint on it. It's just all black. It doesn't look bad or anything, but I feel like it could have just a little bit more pop. And you'll see that when we look at the next accessory. But this does have a little peg on the side so you can clip it onto his belt. Oh, and I've dropped it and it's just gone. Let's see. There we go. Go ahead and plug it in there. And that stays on there nice, and that's probably where I would leave that accessory because the next one is amazing. It's the same first order blaster that we've seen a million times, except this time it's gold and black. It's super metallic and it looks awesome. This is the accessory that I would always pose this figure with. Now, if you wanted to, you could put it on his thigh. It does have the same peg and everything, but honestly, this thing should always be in this guy's hands. Now, as far as the figure itself goes, it also has that amazing metallic paint on there. It's hard to pick up on camera, but it is really metallic. It looks great. And honestly, I think that's one of the strongest points about this figure. I think that it looks amazing when it's on the shelf. The gold really stands out. It makes him look very unique compared to a lot of the figures in the Black Series, and I think that that's really cool. Now, as far as articulation on this figure goes, it's pretty much what you'd expect out of one of these first order figures. He's got a ball peg and a hinge in the neck. But unfortunately, his pauldron does get in the way, so it's pretty much just ends up being a swivel. There's a little bit of extra range in there, but not much. He has ball hinge shoulders, excellent range of motion there. They do swivel 360. Hinged elbows with a swivel. You're getting about 90 degrees out of these, which is good. Then he's got hinged wrists, and they do run horizontally on the hand, meaning this way, and there is a swivel, and unfortunately it is horizontal on both sides. So it would have been nicer if the hinge ran the opposite direction on this hand to make posing a little bit easier on this figure. Not a huge deal, you can still get him to hold his accessories and everything, but it would have been a little bit nicer to have that there. He's got a single ball peg, or maybe it's a double ball peg here in the torso. Excellent range of motion there. Absolutely no limits. You can pretty much get any pose you need to out of that. He's got T-jointed hips. Again, pretty decent range of motion out of those, even with these pouches that get in the way. And then a decent range coming forward there. Not great, but good enough to get the job done. And then a little bit back, not too much. He does have a thigh swivel, which is really nicely hidden in there. And then double jointed knees with an excellent range of motion there. And then hinged ankles with an ankle rocker. So overall, I absolutely love this figure. Now, it's obviously a repaint of a figure we've seen a bunch of times, but he looks awesome, and I think that in a lot of cases is probably the most important part. So he looks awesome. He's fairly well articulated. I mean, I have a couple problems, but nothing, too huge. And then he's got at least one really cool accessory. The other one's kind of mediocre, but this one looks awesome. So 100% recommend picking this figure up if you can find him. And if you have any comments or questions, please leave those down in the comment section below, and I guess I'll see you later.